Hey Capricorn, and welcome to your Love Tarot. So we're just going to get a good idea of what's going on in your relationship, where things are at, and what your partner's thinking of you, all that sort of stuff, Capricorn. And yeah, we'll just get straight into your Love Tarot. All right, Capricorn. So it looks like lately you've been on through a little bit of a rough patch in your relationship, okay? Whether it's just one of you or the both of you, but it feels like there's been quite a few secrets. It feels like you've been feeling kind of trapped in by negativity, okay? Whether these fears are your own or insecurities of others, but it feels like you've kind of been trapped a bit, okay? Maybe you've been doing the same sort of thing and it hasn't really been working for you, okay? But it points to the fact also that maybe you're being disillusioned a little bit here, okay? Maybe whether, Capricorn, it's your partner who thinks that you're disillusioned or whether you think that of your partner, but it looks like that's going on here, like there's some disillusion and there's a need for balance, you know. There's a need to find that right balance between you guys, okay? Now, like I said before, it points to the fact that it has been a bit rough lately, you know. You've obviously been fighting a bit lately. There's been quite a few things going on, okay? And it looks like there's been a few worries too about whether you can trust this person. Okay, now if you have been wondering if you can trust this person, you are being warned that they're disillusioning you, okay? So it is pointing to that, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be the same thing, you know. You can change the pattern, and if you change the pattern, you can change the outcome. So again, it's like find that balance, but also make that decision, okay? The ball's in your court, whether you want to go forward, whether you want to mend things, okay? If you do, then if you want to mend it, it can be fixed. Whatever's been going on, you can fix it and you can move past it. But the cards are also pointing to the fact that there is, at the moment, Capricorn, there is a lot of that going on for you, okay? And like I said, there's those fears of whether you can trust them. And it does point to the fact that those fears, not only are they holding you trapped and stuff, but they've also got you, that it's also telling me that there is disillusion there. There are secrets there. And you have been on quite of a journey, you know. You will be reaching the end soon, but you've got to make that decision on going forward, on whether you want to do the same thing. And if you're going to do the same thing and you're going to rebuild and it's just going to be a Band-Aid fix, then that's probably not the best option, you know. You want to liberate yourself from whatever negativity is going on in your life and in your relationship at the moment. Now again, like I said, it points to the fact that regardless, Capricorn, in your cards you can have this happy outcome, okay? So it's all up to you whether you want to or not. But obviously, if you do want to, there's going to need to be a lot of communication, a lot of fixing whatever's been going on here, you know, a lot of honesty. But if you want that, you can move on to someone else, okay? You can move on with the relationship. But at the same time, it points to the fact that maybe if it doesn't work with this person, it points to the fact that you are gonna find that person and that person's gonna bring you that happily ever after. So for those Capricorns who aren't gonna stay, it does point to the fact to not to worry, not to despair too much, because you do have that person in your future as well. You've got someone coming to you, okay, and they're gonna bring you your happily ever after. They're gonna bring you that happy lifestyle that you want, that happy home, all that sort of thing, okay? But again, you want to err on the side of caution and make sure you're making these decisions with your heart, okay? Because you've got a few things to decide and you want to just really go on what you want for your life, okay? Because like I said, the relationship, you can go two ways, but if you want to save it, you're going to really need to put in a lot of communication. You won't be able to keep doing the same thing you've been doing because obviously that hasn't been working. So in order to keep it, you're going to need to change the pattern, change the way you're communicating, change what's going on so that you can then liberate yourselves from all the negativity, okay? And like I said, if you are deciding to leave, just do it, you know. If that's what your heart's telling you is the best option, then that's what you need to do. And like I said, you will have that person, then someone else come into your life, and that person will then bring you your happily ever after, okay? So at the same time, it's like you don't want to despair, okay? You just want to respond to wherever you're being called. Okay, sorry, dropping cards. You just want to respond to wherever you're being called to. And again, make sure you're choosing with your heart, okay? And the next message coming through also is you need to make this decision quite soon, all right? You need to decide whether you want to stay or whether you want to uproot and whether you want to start all over again, okay? Because like I said, we have had all this going on and you can get this happily ever after, but you need to change. You need to change the way things are happening at the moment, okay? You need to change the dynamics in order to get that happily ever after. Okay, and again, regardless how you decide to go forward with this, you will, again, like I'm saying, everything's assured that you will get to that happy place, okay? You will find harmony, you will find joy. So pretty much the cards are saying whatever decision you make with your heart is going to send you in the right direction, okay? It's going to send you where you need to go, and it's going to take you to that happy place, and it's going to take you to a spot where you can kind of step into the limelight and be you and relish in all that you've achieved, in all that you've overcome, and in how far you've come. Okay, so like I said, the main message coming through now is that you just need to make that decision and then you need to act on it, okay? It's not really the time anymore to just let things be and let them just keep floating. It's time to really work out what you want, communicate, and then make that decision there, because that happy ever after is coming to you, Capricorn. All right, but it's only coming if you can sort out this negativity here. Otherwise, you're going to be doomed to just do it again and again and again. All right, Capricorn, I hope that brings you some insight.